Welcome everyone to this 10-minute feel-good yoga practice, which today we're doing completely seated. So sitting up nice and tall, take your right hand, place it on top of your left shoulder, weighing that shoulder down, and then take your right ear over towards your right shoulder, finding a nice stretching sensation down the side of the neck. And then keeping that ear towards the shoulder, start bringing the chin towards the shoulder and then away. So kind of rocking the head and a little bit of a slow diagonal here. Noticing how your neck feels and keeping that left shoulder down with the help of your hand. Last one, finish out the movement, roll the chin down towards the chest and release the shoulder. Very nice. Might like to shake it off a little side to side before we take things to the other side. So left hand finds right shoulder, weighing it down. Let the left ear fall towards the left shoulder. And once you're ready, you can start to rock the chin towards and away from that shoulder. You can keep the eyes closed and the breath slow and steady in and out through the nose. Keeping things really relaxed today. Last time. Rolling the chin to the chest once more, release your shoulder, shake it off, and come to sit up tall once more, rolling the shoulders back. Now sweep both arms up towards the sky and start reaching one hand up and then the other. So getting a little bit of a side body stretch here, really reaching tall, swaying side to side. Have a little fun with this movement. Maybe even a soft smile to the lips, and then let it go. Beautiful. Placing the fingertips of both hands behind you, switch the cross of the legs if that's how you were sitting. We'll take a few seated cat-cows. So inhaling to arch the spine and exhaling to round. You might take the gaze up towards the ceiling on your inhales and down towards the chest on your exhales. Making this motion a little bit bigger with every cycle. And finishing up your last move here. And release. Now extend your left leg out at a diagonal, sole of the right foot towards the inner left thigh. Placing the right hand out beside you or coming down onto the forearm and taking a few sweeping circles backwards with that left arm. So maybe following that movement of the fingertips with your eyes. You can keep going or maybe just rest that right hand now behind the head, elbow pointing straight up. Notice how you feel breathing into the left side of the rib cage. And then walk the fingertips back in front of you, sitting up nice and tall. And opening that right leg out as well, little pizza slice with the legs, fingertips come behind you, and once more a few cat and cows. So inhaling to look up and arch, exhaling to round. Notice if perhaps this feels a little bit different in this variation. Keep the legs and the feet really relaxed here. And last time. Beautiful. Second side, so bring the sole of the left foot in towards the inner right thigh. Resting the left hand or forearm down beside you and finding those sweeping circles with your right arm. And again, you might just place the right hand behind the head, gaze and elbow towards the ceiling. One more deep breath here. And on your exhale, you can walk the hands forwards, sitting yourself up tall. And I'll just turn to the side so you can see what we're doing next. So cross your legs, right leg in front, and then place about a palm's width in between your legs. So scoot the right leg forward a few inches. And we'll take a forward fold. So it's entirely up to you and your body how far you go. You might just tiptoe the fingers forwards. You can release the chin towards the chest and just notice where you feel this. If you'd like to intensify, you can also walk the hands or forearms a little over towards the left, maybe even resting the right elbow to the inside of the right foot. Wherever you are, sending breath and appreciation towards wherever you feel the stretch. And let's come back up. Simply switch the cross of your legs, left shin in front. Find that palm's width in between the 2 feet by scooting the left leg forwards a few inches. And then finding your version of a forward fold. And again, to intensify, you can walk yourself slightly towards the right, with the hand or the left elbow to the sole of the left foot. And wherever you are, let's take 5 more deep breath cycles. And on your next exhale, round yourself back up to a tall seat, sitting cross-legged. You can unwind your legs to place the feet flat in front of you. Just rock the knees out, side to side a few times, letting things go. Bring the knees back to center and start pointing one set of toes up towards the ceiling and then the other. So lifting one foot up at a time. Abs are nicely engaged, and you could keep going, or you might even try both feet at once. So alternating between tapping the toes down and lifting the legs into boat pose. And just one more, wherever you are. And then extend the legs out in front of you. We'll come to a seated forward fold. So this can be quite a frustrating pose. Notice just how far the body wants to go today without judgment. And perhaps every exhale sinks you that little bit further. You can, of course, keep a soft bend in the knees. Three more deep breaths here. Maybe even sigh it out on the exhales. And then very slowly rolling your way back up, circling the shoulders back, finding any comfortable seat to take a few neck circles. So just articulating through that neck, big circle in one direction. And then reversing it the other way. Noticing how that neck feels. Anything that may have changed in the body. As once again we find that soft smile, little shake from side to side. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale them down to heart center. Beautifully done today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'd love it if you would subscribe to my channel and if you would hit the like button if you enjoyed this practice. Thank you again, and I hope to see you soon on the mat.